at least once. So you just have to, if you hover over it, see the eye, click the eye. It'll tell you what the spell does. Hunter's Mark is something you're going to want to use often. Just remember that.
Yep, that's Vauban's signature spell, basically. It's the only one he ever uses, really.
So while this is all happening, I don't know we're being under attack, so I'm gonna look down and ask, "Are you okay?"
Who are you asking?
This mysterious individual in front of me
You're
that's
looking-
throwing
you're
up.
looking- Yeah, you're looking. She's still on top of the rock. You're not on top of the rock with it. There's not enough room.
Oh,
But yes, you can ask her.
yes. I ask, "Are you okay?"
I am fine, but what the hell kind of sausage party is this?
Excellent question. Next question.
Excuse me?
Who are you?
No. Yeah, I would say, who are you and do you intend to kill us?
Yaman, they're not in the walls. Get away from there.
I'm not looking at the walls!
As you ask that question, you hear a wretched call.
Never mind. They might be in the walls. Keep checking.
Warning.
I'm not wrong! I'm not crazy!
Warning. I'm warning you. Alright? Just so you're aware.
What?
I'm warning you, I'm about to play a sound.
Oh, okay, thank you.
A howling call.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that wouldn't have bothered me. Anything that sounds like a pissed off elk.
It's a Wendigo!
Well, what's a win? What is that?
Don't question
The
it,
fuck
just
is
run!
Maybe I'm close.
What the hell came out of the trees?
It's a Wendigo! That's not a Wendigo! I hate those things. Whatever they are.
You, wolf lady, do you know what those are?
You do not.
No, I do not.
Duck and cover!
They were in your cage.
Roll20 has 8
Yeah, man,
my initiative
turn-
like a fucking chocolate bar.
I turn to a door and say, "Make sure she's safe." As Lannister prepares his 2 daggers.
She looks quite capable of taking care of herself with that, whatever that damn thing is.
Because I don't want to take it easy on anybody, because I think that's boring and lame. This is what I consider a harder combat.
Being surrounded.
Lumaris, it's time to kick
I've
some
altered the
ass.
deal. Pray I do not alter it any longer.
Fine. Lannister wishes this.
I'm just reloading because roll 28, Mike. Turn order.
Yes.
I kind of need that, man. So, before you, barreling out of the trees are bear-sized creatures. They look humanoid-esque, but their legs end in crow's feet. Their heads covered in a thick mane of black feathers. Their face a bony, skeletal bird head. These are unnatural creatures.
Oh, and by the way, Elaine rolled a 24 for initiative, but I don't know how to type in her initiative.
So you have to click on the number, and you have to like double click, and then you can change it.
Alright.
I don't even know where she's at in the turn.
You have to find it. It's been a while.
It's in, they're in the very top.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Okay, cool.
Who's not in the turn order?
Kick their ass, Lumaris!
Okay, so, Lunaris, Kanan, it is your turn.
Oh, these are some freaky bird dudes. So I'm just gonna open up on these. Oh, I should probably show this to others. I'm gonna open it up on these sons of guns with an erupting earth.
Go for it. Alright. Take me a moment. I'm still recovering from my reload. Yeah. That is a 15 dexterity. They both pass, taking 10 damage.
Ooh. And Yeah. With my. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be it, man.
Okay, very good.
At least you made it difficult for
That-
them to move, Lemaris.
Welcome.
Yeah, that area is difficult terrain now.
Welcome
Bravo.
to your first turn, Elaine. What would you like to do?
Yo, first turn.
The first of
Your
many.
map.
Your very first turn.
Scoot this over to the side.
I pray this combat encounter does not go on for 4
Click that.
weeks.
Now move it over to the side. To where you can grab it easily. And click on that. There you go. Now look at the map and think about what you want to do. In other words, what the hell do you want to shoot?
Take your time.
I'm kind of helping her walk her through it a little bit.
Yeah, so I said-
No
She
worries.
wants to put Hunter's Mark on this guy.
Alright, cast Hunter's Mark and subtract 1 spell slot from your spells in your inventory.
Click it. There you go. Okay, if he set it up like I think we set it up, scoot that over. Make it big. Just, there you go. Alright, go to core. Spell slot. Level 1. Take it down. There you go. Alright. She rolled Hunter's Mark. Did it not come up?
Give me a minute. No, it did not come up.
Go click on Hunter's Mark again.
It might be it might be busted in some way.
That is my thinking.
You want to remove her token and I'll drag a new one for her?
It's not token based.
Yeah, no, it's a matter of sometimes the spells get weird.
Yep.
Alright, well, he knows which one you want Hunter Mark on. Core. How many times does she get to attack?
He gets to attack twice.
Alright. Alright, do any of those hit their old wise DM?
2 hit.
Alright. Click that. Because that's going to roll your damage. Yes.
That is 3 attacks, but I will allow her to take the 221s.
Oh, okay. You're supposed to only get 2 attacks. That's my bad. Yeah, click it. There you go. See, now click the next one. You do that every time you roll damage.
Alright.
There you
Which
go.
one is she attacking?
The one that she put Hunter's Mark on.
Which is? That one. Alright. Roll 2d8 for me. Your Hunter's Mark damage.
Slash, roll, space, 2d8. Slash, roll, slash, type in roll, then hit space, and then hit 2d8. And then you hit enter. And it'll roll.
Alright.
Because your Hunter's Mark's a 2d8. But it's
You-
not working when you click on it right now, so you're going to have to manually roll.
You put 2 bolts in both of its eyes, blinding it. It lurches forward, blood spilling out of its mouth. You probably hit the blood and vessel between its and behind its eyes. It is not long for this world.
Fantastic work, stranger.
Coming in.
Oh no, let your drake attack. So grab your drake. And now she's gonna move her drake. Right there. Because I'm quite sure your drake has to be right up on top of them. And then grab your drake's character sheet. Hover over that. Alright, or there you go. Just double click it.
Yeah, that is.
Is what it is, babe. There you go. Now click. How many attacks does the Drake get?
1.
1. Alright, bite. Click bite. Click bite. Sorry guys, she's learning.
It's all good. It's all good.
Brand new. Right, did you click it? Alright.
I'm gonna go.
Now go back to the roll 20. That thing. And I know a 22 hits, so click attack. Yep. And there's your lightning. And piercing damage.
There you go.
Feel like I'm playing two characters
Yes.
for a little while.
Your Drake tears its head right off.
Oh, hey, heck yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I like this new person.
Her
I
Drake is
believe,
scaring me a little. But
Unless you would like to move somewhere, I believe that's your turn. Alright.
She
This guy.
said she's done. She's firmly planted on the rock. She's ranged, and she's not going anywhere.
Yes, my turn is over.
Alright. This guy's going to jump over here.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Not
that's
good.
Robin, no!
The bow is stuck!
Alright, so it's going to send its beak after Robin. Claws after Lumaris. If Roll20 would give me my goddamn my mouth.
What will we tell your wife when we find her?
Give her my gun and the amulet around my neck!
Well, that's just kind of.
Oh,
I'm gonna be 100%.
son of a bitch.
And that's
We are
fine.
gathered
The
here
14
today-
still hits Robin.
Hey.
So both
We are
hit
gathered
Robin.
here today to witness a second death of a character.
You
from
take
this
21
campaign.
damage.
Me?
Yep, you take 21 damage. And I need a con save.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Oh shit. Even I'm saying oh shit for you.
Wait, what?
Max didn't pull it out none of the stops tonight.
If
Gotta
I don't
introduce people in a
survive,
big
give my wife the amulet around my neck and my gun.
Wait, no, wait, no, I just
Wait,
realized.
Oh my god.
wait,
Rasmus is immune
wait.
to poison.
Hold on. Yeah, I was about to say he's immune to poison because of the hero's feast.
There you go.
You said you needed.
This is why you guys keep track of the stuff. However, as a punishment for correcting me, you take 41 damage.
Punishment for correcting.
Okay, here. You
Is
need
that
a
my
con save?
damage there, Max?
Boom.
You don't. Is it immunity to poison or poison effect?
It's poison. It straight up says poison.
Becomes immune to poison and being frightened.
Hooray!
Yeah. So you guys don't take any of that poison damage.
Yeah.
You just take 22 slashing damage.
Me?
Yeah. And Vabin takes 9 piercing damage.
And we're immune to being frightened also. Don't know how much that'll
Wait, I took
Wait, Mike,
21. I took 21 damage or 9.
You took 9 damage
9 damage. You're immune
okay.
to poison right
That's-
now.
because of the immunity to poison, and I believe that puts the claws. Claws don't. I don't think the claws do 2 poison damage. Claws. Yeah, no. You do just straight up take the
full?
40. Yeah.
Okay.
Lubarus,
Claws are a little bit
no!
angry than the beak. That was a crit too, though.
I'm gonna-
How are you feeling, Lumaris?
I'm a little sad about how this creature who doesn't know me has decided to try and chop my ears off without even asking what my name is.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
that-
seems like a livid feral beast. It
That
has
was
it has
pretty weird.
a strange dagger tied hastily to its waist, made out of bone.
That was quite rude. How it tore a hole in my stomach.
Speaking
I
of
felt water come out.
rude, Gridor.
Yes.
One of these creatures has in a way only akin to visualizing a person running on all fours. This creature has assailed you with all of its weapons.
Kick its ass, Steel Fist.
Oh, 20,
Are you okay, Grador?
The 26 hits.
20 slashing damage.
So there go my
Oh.
temporary hit points.
Yep.
They're all gone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One is going
Ouch.
to jump towards your newfound allies,
Oh no!
targeting the Asgard.
Somebody protect the kobold!
Duck and cover!
Damn it!
Both hitting.
What language do these things
Just
speak?
eviscerating the Asgard.
Oh
Yep.
If they even speak the
no!
language. No, wait, it killed the knight.
Asgard.
No! The Asgard! Fuck!
These guys
No!
rolled real fucking high.
No! This sucks!
We will hold a silent. We will.
Yeah, moment of
This
silence for the
creature is
Asgard.
going to attack your Drake, Elaine.
Uh-oh.
That bite go through? Bite. Claws.
Oh my god!
Both hits.
Oh my
is this
god!
blood bag?
Please, Max, have mercy!
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yeah. If it's any
That is what-
consolation,
we
the
are
way
immune
forward-
to half of the. We are immune to like half of these things' damage.
yeah,
Joe.
Yeah.
so that's why he gave
so
us that
if it's-
feast.
something, I'll say those with above 15 passive perception, the way forward is not blocked in any way.
Uh-oh. Okay, well maybe we should get these things off our tail before we proceed.
I believe that knocks your Drake unconscious. Your Drake is
Oh my god.
a familiar. It cannot die, but it is unconscious. Guy is dead. You did kill one in the first volley. This one is going to run this direction. This guy is going to leap this way
Robin, I don't know if you want to go that way, because you got to jump the abyss.
and make attacks
uh-oh.
against the kobold.
I do
Oh
gotta
no, not Kui!
Kui is immediately unconscious.
No, Queen! No!
That doubles Kui's hit points. Kui is dead.
No!
Oh,
No!
Shreds.
Oh,
No!
oh no, this is very distraught for Lance.
Oh no!
This
Wait,
creature-
okay, hold on,
This
wait.
creature is going to run up and flank you, Lannister.
Remind me the
Make
Tabaxi
me
woman's
from.
name that I
Oh,
keep
okay,
forgetting.
but he didn't get a flanking advantage.
No, he doesn't.
The 30 does hit though. Oh my god, why did constantly
17
getting
damage. I don't know. I'm not doing anything to it.
It's a bullshit.
He has high level monster hit. It's 11, but yeah.
Okay, Max, remind me the Tabaxi woman's name.
Mata.
I tell her to fall back to our position and just get out
Okay.
of there. It's not worth it.
Kui is dead.
Queen!
Wee. Oh my god.
Queen! Our favorite kobold that we didn't know at
This
all.
creature is going to.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Said
Kui
he
was
about the
terrified
kobold,
in the
man.
last
I'm not
couple-
gonna
in the
lie.
last couple of days, A's Kui was suddenly kidnapped.
Something I have
after
said
he died.
at the very beginning of this is death is a thing in this place,
Yeah.
and whether or not I'm making that apparent.
By
Because
killing three side
two of you have
characters.
new characters, and I'm introducing a new player. Could be just setting the tone, but I mean that's really up for interpretation. Just
Yeah. Objective survive.
I mean really. This is again against Lannister.
What is your movement, Jerry? Click on your character for me.
What?
He does lunge at you with a knife. This one.
Oh, okay. He
Oh,
misses.
nice. He misses you with the knife. This creature is gonna flanking attack you, Lannister.
All right,
my
it looks
God.
like I'm being surrounded.
Lannister, run!
One hit.
Richter!
13 piercing damage.
15.
13.
No, 15.
Richter! We are so fucked.
Yaman, it's your turn.
Yaman, I
Yaman
think
wishes to run away,
Yaman is
terrified.
still
in fear.
mossing the wall. He's still
Yaman,
like
I
sticking his
think-
finger in like a little crack.
Yaman,
Turns around and just sees this.
Yaman, keep
Oh.
looking at the wall. I think you almost got him.
Oh, wait, no, I'll go there. That's advantage, actually, I'm pretty sure. Is that, with flanking? Advantage? Max?
It is flanking. It is with advantage.
Hit him with
You do get
silver,
your
Witcher
sneak attack.
style.
It does look like a Witcher. That's a hit. All right.
I can't move anywhere without taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, no, this is not looking good.
You shred into the back of this creature with a spinning slash up its back. It turns to meet you.
Uh-oh.
It is no longer focusing on Lannister.
Alright.
This creature is going to move over here. This creature is going to move over here and make attacks at Montep.
Bye, Montep.
Not missing
No!
the claws. Hitting the bite.
Bye, Montep.
Montep is still there. Just appears to have nicked Montep.
Montep, retreat! Fall back to us!
Montep is very clearly looking like she's retreating. Grador, you are surrounded.
Just the way Grador likes it. So,
Kick their ass, Steel Fist.
Grador's gonna hit this guy, being
Alright.
as he gets 3 attacks with this shit. Nice. Restoring myself to full hit points. And I'm going to use my remaining 2 attacks.
Oh, I can see if you guys are changing your hit points and stuff.
Yeah.
I know you can.
What's your? You are still on. You're still at 52, Lumaris, after having taken that 41.
Oh, sorry, I'm keeping track of it in my temporary hit points.
Oh,
And then I've got another thing for my current max HP. I can shift that around if you want me to.
no worries. The Fulgur scythe hits.
Wait.
Alright, and what one is that against?
That guy.
Okay?
If it'll let me. Oh.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
And I'm going to look at Lannister and go, sometimes it is better to flee and live to fight another day.
I agree!
Lannister nods and says, "Alright, everybody, retreat!"
Retreat! Retreat!
Door is going to move down there, probably taking attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Wait, oh yeah. Oof, oof.
Fuck, man.
Oof!
How much?
25 plus 19. 44 damage.
I don't like you right now, Max.
Yeah, Max, you need to stop rolling so
Oh,
high.
by the way, Elaine, to get out of a combat situation without taking attacks of opportunity, you have to take something called a disengage action. That substitutes your attack action, so you can't attack that turn unless you have a bonus action attack, which you don't have. So you can disengage and not fight the next time your turn rolls around, or you can stay and fight and weather the attacks. But the damage it looks like they're doing, that may not be the smartest decision.
In other words, what he's trying to say is your next turn, disengage and fucking run. Take the dash action and just go.
Yeah, it's not right.
Okay.
Which you can go up to 65 feet because your movement's 35 if you take the dash action.
So are we just straight up
Well-
retreating and running down that hall?
Well, no. So the problem is, she wouldn't, unless she can disengage on a bonus action, she wouldn't be able to move 65. She could only move 35 because doubling your
Well,
movement.
whichever.
That takes a dash action, which is also your base action.
All I'm saying is it could be the difference between being flanked and not being flanked.
Yeah. It might just be only taking 1 or 2 attacks and surviving at half HP to getting out of combat and then getting swamped by 3 of them.
Yep. Anyway.
Yep. So is everybody's plan just to run down the hallway and get the hell
Yeah.
out? All right. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Lannister, it is your turn.
I want to do what I messaged you.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I try and grab the necklace on the amulet and I tap into to try to connect with the visage. In one desperate measure,
How many hit points are you willing to lose?
as much as needed.
Okay, you are reduced to 1 hit point.
Okay.
You see the blood from the wounded Kurgors, from your wounded selves, pulled from your body into the snow, which
What in
turns
God's earth?
a bright red. The snow begins to whirl as an infected moaning, a groaning of a Hemogora appears.
Lannister, what have you done?
He's using blood magic and you leave him alone.
You are
He
reduced
can
to 1
do
hit
that?
point, and have you are reduced to 1 hit point. Take 2 points of exhaustion, and will be rendered unconscious at the
Okay.
end of this turn.
Okay.
Lannister can use blood magic.
So that was that my action? I have no idea.
Yeah, you have your movement.
I have my movement. Well, I can't really move anywhere. I'm gonna get attacked. So I will fall back onto this rock, lay back as I stare upon these 3 beasts, and I'm like, do your worst. Yep, and that's it.
Lannister, no!
No!
Someone save him!
You, wolf lady, make sure you grab him when you run.
Alright. And the creature will be added to the initiative order.
All right.
That token for that blood creature is horrifying.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Gridor in all his
by the way-
studies,
The,
Gridor in all his studies would recognize this blood magic, correct?
No, this is entirely foreign to you.
yep.
Most blood magic is simply, what you've seen so far, with healing evisceration, firing a bolt of blood, creating a blade from blood, creating a colossal creature big enough to probably sunder small cities. That's new. Matep is going to grab the remains of Kui, and she is going to use her Tabaxi movement to move
Jump the gap.
the 80 feet to Gridor.
Poor Vobin. This is the first time he's ever seen anything like this. He's like shitting his pants right now.
It basically arched back, running forward like a cartoon character. Matep runs right by you.
Okay then.
Robin, your turn. The creature has assailed you.
Well, I'm going to take the disengage action and run. Sorry, Lumaris. You gotta take one for the team.
Striker, you do hear something familiar.
Oh.
Can I help you?
See you again.
Lost things tend to be found here. You'll find your way.
Yes.
You are safe for now.
Vobin at this point is less so
Whatever
running from
it
the
takes.
creatures and more running from the blood demon.
Alright. Yeah, so you're running away, Robin?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm booking it out of here.
Alright. In a whirling, screeching, thundering, the tentacles of this creature come down, boom, 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 like 1,000 different explosions all around the creature, and it will make its attacks against the creatures assailing the small group here. First one, that Krogar is immediately grappled towards and reduced to 10 hit points. That one is again.
I don't know what you've done,
grappled,
Lannister, but it's working!
8 hit points.
Lannister did that. My God.
Grappled, dead. And the crit. Yeah, it completely just explodes. Just into gore, which is then gravitated into the creature.
Well, it's working.
And it
Keep
is
up
going
whatever
to use
you're
its
doing,
special
Lannister.
action to create some of these creatures.
Lannister's unconscious at this point.
Yep.
Right? Yep.
I'm screaming
So,
at Lannister's unconscious body.
Yes.
So you guys watching this all unfold, and Lannister doesn't know what the fuck is going on, so he's like, oh.
It says in a way that would be called, I guess, ancient. It says to go,
Don't need to tell me twice.
not in a language, but in an emotion. Lumaris, it is your turn.
Neat.
That's our cue.
Well. Well.
Run, Lunaris, we've got this, go!
Are you sure?
Just go!
All right. Well, I'm gonna use a happy little bunny hop, and hop 15 feet this direction so that they don't get an attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah, Lumaris.
And then I'm gonna take a good old dash action. I'll measure it out here. Bim. I didn't zoom out far enough.
Blade's first combat, everyone runs away. I love it.
Well, you're.
Oh yeah, that's
you're-
right. Actually,
I have
little
to
monsters
introduce you
keep
to the party in a
critting.
way that's accurate.
okay.
Probably
I
do
still
do
have
this a
30
lot,
feet of
to be
movement. So
honest.
actually, I'm a bop. This is 30 feet, so I still actually have an action. And how much distance do I get on this? That is probably not enough. No, it is not. Well, is this guy alive still?
Yep.
How's he look?
Great.
Looking great.
Distracted by two medium-sized humanoids that appear to be made out of blood and gore.
Well, I'm gonna chuck a guiding bolt at him.
That is a miss.
Rip. Well, yeah, that's gonna be.
It's almost seemed like the energy becomes sort of goes from a vibrant golden white to a sickly, almost green white by the time it hits him. Or misses him, sorry.
Lovely. Gotcha.
Lumaris,
Is
are
there?
the others
By the way,
okay?
is there any of this that doesn't look broken?
What?
Like the
So what broke was this here. This piece appeared to break.
that.
So it just looks like it's cascading. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Unstable. On further examination, it looks like it might actually explode soon. Nobody took time to investigate that damaged thing. So yeah.
Neat. Well,
Very.
yeah, I guess I'm here, man.
All right. Elaine. This is the most frantic bullshit that has occurred in your probably just your entire life. The urge to run is real. You see your Drake is unconscious, but you can summon him back as a full hour action. So leaving him here isn't the nicest thing to do, but it's also not the worst thing to do. If it means saving your life. There is an unconscious man, however, next to you, who appears to have created all of these abominations who are aiding you to fight the other abominations which are harming you. What would you like to do?
I would like to grab Lannister, disengage, and run.
All right.
Good choice.
So you may move. You may move 30 feet. You are carrying something.
You can move down by me in the
Max,
tabaxi. Just
Yes,
move
Max,
to
I got a
right here.
question.
Just go right there.
For your turn.
Come on.
Yeah,
There you
alright.
go. Good girl. And Lannister, you can move your token with her. She's taking you with her.
Whee!
Oddly enough, this is a powerful woman. She is full on sprinting while dragging this man.
The
Yeah.
sexiest thing I've ever seen.
As she gets to the brambles, like she full on grabs him by the neck of his hood and just tosses him forward.
Steel Fist,
with-
keep
with
it in
very
your
little
pants while
effort.
we're being attacked, please.
Not again.
Not again.
Not again.
Not again. All right. So the crow creatures will just slam themselves into the Hemogora without will or whim or desire. These creatures begin to enter into a deathly throw of combat. Blood, feathers, gore, arms, legs, viscera spattering all over the once pure white snow beneath them.
Such a a
Is anybody
beautiful
currently-
symphony of carnage.
I love how she's looking over at my screen right now just to get a better look at everything because my
That's what this
screen's
is.
bigger.
This is what you're witnessing is a beauty.
And as you all sprint towards the door, initiative ends, and you enter the next room.
Run!
What do they hear as they're leaving?
Just battle, cries howling into the distance as the slurping, moving mass of basically gelatinized blood and bone slams into the ground. And with one final slam, you hear the rising whine of a machine going haywire. You see a bright blue explosion, and the entrance collapses behind you.
Oh.
Well, if we weren't trapped before, we
I have
certainly
to
are
add
now.
some characters here.
Oh man.
Is Lannister conscious yet? I have
Nope.
a few questions.
No, he is cold.
Mind if I go ahead and shove one of my good berries into his mouth and see if that revives him?
He eats it, but it does not revive him.
Oh damn.
Shit.
He's wearing a necklace, though. It appears his hand is bleeding, and there is blood all over the necklace. The necklace, as who has a high perception here?
I think I do.
17.
Yeah,
I
everyone
might
with a
have-
high perception notices that there are spikes slowly retracting themselves into the necklace.
Is everybody alive and accounted for?
To our knowledge, yes.
You see Kui missing a leg.
Kui
Okay.
is not looking so hot, neither is Lannister.
Wait,
Kui is dead.
Okay,
wait,
Kui
what?
is dead.
Is Lannister still unconscious?
Also,
is.
DM the screen
Yes, I'm
black.
trying.
I will lay on hands Lannister and give him all 35 of those hit points.
So technically, you get 36 hit points back, Lannister, because you got the one good berry. Though you may not be conscious still. Don't know.
All right. So who can see? Everyone
I can see.
Good.
Enters behind you as Columbus.
I can't.
I can't.
I pray that we are almost out of this
Lannister
hell.
can't see the dark room.
I can see now.
bud. I'm actually gonna keep you blind. Actually.
Oh man, come
I
on.
can't see anything. Is the perfect.
So
Why are you keeping
Let,
him
let,
blind?
let me get a
Keep him conscious.
POV. Let me get a POV of like
Fine,
of like somebody Yamin or something.
I laid on
Okay.
hands and woke him up.
Matep is currently holding Kui, who is wearing really nothing but a blanket. And Matep is sort of staring down at them. And Matep begins to walk down towards the room.
Matap, wait!
And I'm going to put my hands on Lannister's shoulders and shake him as I lay my hands on him to heal him and go, "What the hell did you do?"
He is still unresponsive.
Friends, there are doors here.
Why is he unresponsive?
That's a great question. That's why I tried the good berry.
Shit.
Watch up, steps Kui on the ground.
Guys, I don't think
Blood
we
still-
made it.
Gently pouring from Kui's leg.
I don't think we made it, friends.
Watch
Look,
up.
we have to try.
Well, unless you guys know necromancy.
I do not know.
Watch
I
up.
only know one necromancy spell, but it isn't gonna
Wait,
help
no,
her.
wait, no. We might be able to if Landis. We have to get
Oh.
Landis to back up. Then we can say.
If led, oh,
Matep turns and into Vax to the party, says, "He will be asleep for a long time.
so he
A
will.
long time."
She said that he'll be asleep for a long time.
Who will?
Kui.
No, she points to Lannister.
Oh, well, him too.
Well,
Matep turns to you, Robin. While still looking at Kui.
Yeah.
I think I know what I think this one knows where she knows you from.
Where?
A future.
The
This one
future,
thinks.
you say?
Not me, but someone in my family.
Who?
My clan.
Do tell.
I think.
Who?
I do not know,
Shit.
but I feel a great love for you.
Shit.
Yeah, take this. And she takes her necklace off and hands it to you. When
Do
you
I
find her,
recognize it?
take this to the Star Tower.
I will.
They will know what it means.
I will.
She puts her hands on Kui. And she sort of slowly turns and looks at the party. And back to you. Robin,
Yes.
this one wishes she could have known you better. And with that, she glows as bright as a star for but a moment before reducing to ash in front of
Matap! Shit!
Kui.
so she's also dead. Great. This is just going wonderfully.
Kui coughs. Coughs up a lemon, a full lemon.
Shit.
Kui reaches up to her throat and just begins like cackling and sort of dancing. Kui can speak. Kui can speak. Kui can speak. Just in a circle.
I think the kobold has lost it.
Before looking down and realizing she's wearing a blanket and that's all, and just sort of goes vertical fetal and covers herself. Kui is sorry for indecency. Not Kui's choice.
Do I recognize this amulet that Matap passed me?
It appears to be the same symbol her staff had, which is also gone. A simple golden circle with what appears to be two feathers attached to it, also made of gold.
Not familiar to me at all, though.
Yes, it is familiar to you, and I will tell you why it's familiar once I find the name for the reason it's familiar. You gotta give me a minute. I gotta dig into the Google Drive archive for the lore.
Robin's just gonna sit here in silence, just staring at the amulet for a minute, pondering about all of this. It's a lot.
It is a
for him.
symbol of. It is a symbol of Noxla, the Tabaxi goddess of death. However, the feathers are new.
Fuck did that happen?
This is worrying.
The feathers belong to Nal, the goddess of life.
Goddess of what? I'm sorry.
Life.
Life.
So it is an aspect of death mixed with the aspect of life.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna put.
Oh,
This
I read
on
it wrong.
over-
The feathers are Noxla, and
Okay.
the it's the golden circle that represents Nala.
It's reversed. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put this on over the amulet that I already had.
All right. You feel warm.
All right. Well. Shit.
can Kui inquire of our location?
In the middle of bumfucked Egypt.
Does anyone have any spare pants for Kui?
Actually, Lamaris is gonna, because he's in his armors. Lamaris is gonna go ahead and pull out his traveler's clothes and be like, "Don't know if it'll fit you, but this is what I've got." I'll just go ahead and give him to Kui.
We will make skirt out of shirt.
Okay.
And Kui goes about. Kui goes to the corner and says, "No luck, no luck," and begins to. Yeah.
Bobbin is just kind of still kneeling on the ground, thinking in silence.
Can I start doing kind of like medicine checks and stuff on Lannister to see if he appears to be like alive and not like actively dying?
Sure.
Yeah, we should help
May
him
I
with this.
guidance it?
Yes. He is extremely exsanguinated. He probably has the very limit of sustainability within his system.
Okay.
Like he needs a transfusion stat. He's suffering from hyper extreme blood loss.
Can I rummage through Lannister's like pack, because I know he's a medic type, kind of
Sure.
rummage through his pack for anything that might be useful?
You do actually. You find a large, huge bottle of red liquid with gold flecks in it.
There's only one response here.
Well, I'm kind of looking to everyone.
Is it blood?
He best I can tell.
So attempt it.
Okay. Would I be able to oh gosh, how am I gonna do this? He needs a blood transfusion. One does not simply transfuse blood.
You have no knowledge of this at all. It's as far as you know, this could be the difference between saving his life and killing him.
Could I roll medicine check? Or would I be able to know?
I'm gonna be real with you. The only one here who has any knowledge of blood types is the man who's unconscious and needs a blood transfusion.
Yeah. Oh! I can do something. I'm going to kind of set down this jar of
You ever know those giga health potions in Skyrim?
Vaguely, yeah.
Massive bottles. That's what that looks like.
Has anybody tried to restore him?
Yes.
What?
Well, you tried. You tried.
All I
the
did
one
was
I
lay
saw.
on hands.
So I'm gonna go ahead and augury. So I'll chuck that in chat for you.
All right.
And the specific action here. Let's see. Specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The specific course of action that I plan to take in the next 30 minutes is attempt to get Lannister to drink this liquid. Yes, that is my specific course of action.
And you're being very specific about the drinking, right?
Yes.
You get low.
So kind of will relay to everyone. Well, I think it'd be good for him to try and drink it. Does anyone have any writing tools? A quill, perhaps?
I don't think so.
What are you talking about? You got a lot of pointy things.
Well, it's one thing to
have pointing.
To-
It's one thing to have a paper. I have a knife, but most of my. Let me see. I have a knife of some kind. That work?
No,
Yes.
The Maris is kind of like fumbling, being like,
Let me see what I have.
but I can definitively tell that he's got a lack of blood. Yes.
Oh, extremely.
So again, I relay that to the party and be like, so I don't know if this is, explicitly wise. I can attempt to augur again, but he needs blood, and this is in his bag. But we need some sort of method to give him the blood, and drinking it will not work.
I have a crowbar. I don't think that will do much use, though.
Crowbar. Let's just beat him like fucking Gordon Freeman.
Yaman.
Yes.
I don't suppose you're a creepy, poisony dude, yes?
Yes. Why? Why would
Do you
say
happen? Do you happen to have any like fangs that would do like poisonous things?
Let me see what I have.
Poison him to save him.
I don't know what to use. I have a rapier. I'm not really using that. You could probably break the tip off if we hit it hard enough. I'm going to be honest. But the best I have for that would be.
You do have small like tubes in your alchemist kit.
Oh yeah, I say I have these tubes in my alchemist kit. I would like them back there. I use that one quite frequently.
Very well. Okay, I'm going to augur again.
Yep.
And you know that we're starting to roll here for courses of action, which is always fun. The specific course of action to take in the next 30 minutes is to attempt to make a small cut in Lannister's arm, stick the tube in, and slowly pour the liquid into the tube and hopefully into Lannister's vascular system, in the hopes of not killing him.
You get wheel and woe.
So
And I rolled for that, just so you know.
So communicating that to the party, I'll kind of look at everyone and say, well, this could potentially go either way, but I don't know what else to do except wait and yeah.
I just sorry.
Well, in that case, what is up with this ruin on the ground?
You recognize those runes, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Well,
I'm going to sit down on this red carpet while they take care of Lannister and ponder this ruin in front of me. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm just checking. 2 seconds. For your patience, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to go ahead and do 2 things. Actually, no, I'm just going to do 1 thing. I'm going to conjure some woodland beings with a challenge rating of challenge rating 1.
How many of these creatures are you putting onto my screen?
It's just two.
I mean that in a non-confrontation way.
No, I get you. It's just two of them. I'm hoping for a specific one. I don't know if it'll happen.
So, CR1?
Uh-huh.
A CR1. I hate to be the creature. So is this so you're summoning what spell are you casting again?
Conjure woodland beings.
Woodland beings. Fey creatures. Okay. Okay.
Of a challenge rating 1. Or lower, technically, I guess, but
Okay. Okay.
2 fey creatures.
Okay. Gotta find one that's challenge rating 1.
There's only 4 options. Do you want me to give you the list?
No, you get 2 illicits.
Hey, blessed be.
They talk in chorus. Hello, friend. How may we be of assistance to you, venerated Harangon?
My friends, it is good to see you.
Yes, we are here. I and me and him.
Very, very much so. My friend here is injured. I was hoping that you could attempt to restore him with your magics.
He needs blood, not blood we can give. Our magic is not strong here. It is very far away. We do not like it here very much at all.
I understand.
We
Well
do
then.
not have... Let
So,
us try. Let us try together. Together! And they both put their hands on Striker and they will both cast Lesser Restoration. He doesn't seem to wake up. We are sorry. Very sorry.
that is okay. I appreciate your attempts. In that case,
Could I, do I see them, and could I attempt to ask a question?
yes.
Please? I would say, could you help us put the blood, that blood here in his body?
They just sort of look at each other. Why, what method? What method do you imply? Yes, what method?
Don't know in the words, but
We need the blood to go into whatever moves the blood around the body.
Blood in a jar, correct? The liquid in the jar that we think is blood.
We have some red-looking liquid with gold flecks in it in a jar. We don't really know what it is.
Is this blood?
Oh, that is rare. A rarity to be sure.
Yes, no, we're
You
thinking...
could buy a way into accord with that, yes. Yes,
Well, that's not really
so.
important. We're wondering about, could we put this in Lannister and will it make him better?
You could put anything in Lannister.
I'm gonna turn to Yaman and be like, these are fake creatures.
Yes,
They're a bit flighty.
We try
Yes.
leaves? Let's try leaves. Put leaves in Lannister. Leaves in Lannister. Leaves in Lannister.
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna start. I'd like wave them away and be like, "Go stand in the corner with."
What about
with
tulips? Tulips,
No.
huh? And they
No.
and then they immediately
We
go
want
over
to put
and
this in
harass
Lannister.
Wee Welsh
I mean,
who's trying to get
asking-
dressed.
Is there some way...
Kobolds, where are your clothes? Ah, no! No look! No look!
Come back here, please!
All right. I'm gonna turn to Yaman and I'm going to be like, "All right."
We are bored. Getting very bored. Bored. Yes.
Could you help us put this blood in Lannister? Or is that not something you can do?
You keep asking the same questions, friend. Yes, they're quite agitating, friend. We are getting agitated, friend.
But you're not answering my question.
What questions?
Can you help us put this blood in Lannister?
We can help you, yes.
I will then call. Okay, I'm going to say, "All right then." If everyone will focus, kind of directing right at the Alceids and kind of like staring them down a little bit. I'm going to be like, "All right, Yaman, I would like you, because I have a feeling you have an intimate knowledge of where to cut someone for maximum bleedage.
Yes. I may
I
or
would
may not
like
be
you
there.
to make a very small cut wherever we can jam this small glass tube, and we're going
We could put a tree in
to
that.
we're going to
Could I be in that?
do you have a funnel
No,
as well,
it's,
Yaman?
Is it?
Do I have a funnel in my alchemist kit?
What do you have in your alchemist kit? A needle?
Do I have a funnel in my alchemist kit or poisonous kit?
You have needles. You have funnels. You have pliers,
Okay.
forceps.
Okay,
Basically, a
alright.
medical bag, because dealing with small portions of chemicals is a lot like dealing with people.
Alright,
So,
okay, I wish
Would he have a syringe? Like,
yeah, he would.
okay, that's a great question.
You,
that
you have a chemical
How big is
concoction
this
that you need to
syringe?
be fully enveloped in a permeable membrane. The only way to get stuff in and out of that permeable membrane is with the syringe.
Okay. Actually, as it happens, Yaman, would you mind?
Look at him float! Look at him float! And they're just making Lannister float. Look at him float.
I'm going to immediately like flipping. I'm gonna druid craft and get like some skunk smell right up in the nose of this one
Oh, you're
down
rude,
here.
rude man is rude. Rude rabbit
Don't
is
make
rude.
my friend float.
Floats
And
gently, not violently. Do you want him to float violently? Yes, violently he will float. And he just begins he looks fine. Like they're not ragdolling him around, but he's like rapidly just switching position in the air.
I'm gonna stomp over to these two, and I'm going to be like, listen here.
Oh, yes.
Right now, I need you to tone down and wait.
Okay, we will wait. Wait patiently. And they go into this over here, and they're being like, they're just using plant growth on the wall to make fun designs.
Yeah. Okay, Yaman, if you could assist me, or I will assist you. Let's get some of. Let's inject it into Lannister here, and
Alright.
you're going to get advantage, and you're getting guidance for this medicine check.
Okay, what would I have to roll to do this?
The guy, I can roll the guidance for you, but
Okay. No, what would I be rolling? For this.
At advantage, medicine.
No, okay, medicine, got it. Vantage medicine. I rolled 17.
that's a 19.
Okay, that's not.
Is there any visual change for Lannister?
You inject him with the liquid,
Yes.
his color returns.
Oh!
But you do notice, I'm going to roll for something here. 1, 2. I'm sorry, Striker. I'm really sorry if this is terrible. 1, 2, 3,
Here we
4,
are.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Is my kill
9.
count gonna go to
I'm
3?
gonna roll a D9. Okay?
Oh no.
This is the game we're playing. Sometimes you have to make big decisions by rolling a dice that actually doesn't a D9. It doesn't actually. I don't think it actually exists.
It does
So
not. This is a D10 is like the closest. I don't even think those are normally used.
By the power of Wild
Okay.
Mother, please be a good roll.
okay, this is a 6. It's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he awakens. You do notice. I'm gonna roll a D4 here, something a little bit less scary. 1. You notice that his eyes, though remaining and retaining their color, become reptilian in nature. Striker, I'm going to send something to you.
To me?
You gain this draconic gift.
Oh shit.
Oh boy,
Okay.
we have an evil party member now. We have
Just
to,
so you know, just for everybody knows, one of these is called Draconic Rebirth, and you are reborn as a Dragonborn. That is what I was panicking about. Just he's a lizard man now. Striker's a lizard man now. That could have been pretty interesting, but I rolled
too
for it.
bad.
So Striker's now a Dragonborn.
No, he could have been,
You could have been.
but his eyes look reptilian now.
Yep, same color. Gold, one red.
But a reptilian. Okay. So he's part Dragonborn. Got it.
Yes.
I wish to say, Lannister, are you okay? Hello?
Ah.
How many? I wish to hold.
focus my
I wish
vision
to hold
and
up
everything.
3 fingers and ask him, how many fingers am I holding up?
Your eyes feel weird. Like they're almost too big for your skull. And your vision is... This place is a lot more vibrant than it was before. Like, it's the same colors, but the blues are stronger. The oranges of the sandstone really pop, and you can see the swirling of the colors of the sands and of the different compressions of earth. You can see the carpets, each strand and fiber is a worn difference instead of a matte color.
So immediately, I know that this is not right for my vision.
No.
I say, is there any other abnormality? When do I feel abnormal?
You know what? I'm gonna go full fucking hog here.
Okay.
I mean, there's a pile of ash that Vauban is kneeling in shock over.
You find that your parts of your body feel strange.
Like,
You have to manually investigate here, bud.
yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Medicine or investigation?
Investigation. What are you? And you have to tell me what you're looking for here. Where you're looking. What you're looking at.
Alright, I'm gonna look at my skin first. See any visible abrasions, anything serious. Let me roll.
Yes.
Yes?
Despite, with investigation 6, you are very clearly still quite exsanguinated. You still have your point here. You're reduced to 1 point of exhaustion, but you still have that point of exhaustion.
Yep.
You notice that on the tops of your hands and on your fingers, where the knuckles are, on the top of your arm, and on your shoulder, and your underarm, and on your chest, are what look like to be scales made of bismuth.
What?
You notice that your hair, a portion of it has changed color.
So
It appears to be that same vaguely chrome sheen that reflects light in the same way bismuth does. It is just a shock.
What the hell did y'all put
You're
into
like
him?
I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know. You also notice on your stomach and on your back, if you let any of your companions look, there are really almost like in a Viking-esque style depictions of dragon claws, wings, and a head on your back.
yeah, I kind of like show my back to everybody. Like, what do you see? Where I can't see it.
A very interesting tattoo you have there.
Lannister,
I never
what
had
is?
tattoo.
I'm gonna hold up
Never had a
the
tattoo.
jug. I'm gonna hold up the jug of stuff.
Upon further investigation, the scales look to be of bismuth, but they are actually crystal in nature. But you feel no pain. You touch them. You even pull one out, and there's no blood, no pain. It just immediately grows right back.
Oh, and once I pull it out, what I want to test its hardness and quality.
It is very hard. It is very hard. You think vaguely because you've been fighting. You could raise your arm up and block like a blade with it.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm gonna raise the. Ow! Darn it! That was me being an idiot. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna raise the jug of like blood. I'll be like, Lannister, what is this?
That's the dragon blood.
It is.
We put dragon blood in you.
Yes. Oh, that explains what. Wow. Huh. Explains more now.
Also, just privy for him, you catch that you are currently having mild gastrointestinal distress. Like you really need to burp.
Okay. I think. Excuse me, and I want to turn around and kind of clear that out.
You do, and as you do, molten plasma ejects from your mouth in a cone. 15.
I wish to immediately attempt to dodge out of the way of this.
Well, he turned around. He chucked it down the hallway.
How does Elaine feel about this being right next to
No.
Lannister when it happened?
I say, pardon me.
Buddy, are you okay?
Well,
Clearly
seeing how
he
you
breathes
dragon
fire
blood.
now.
That's new.
It also it looked it's not wasn't like a flame. I guess it should have been a line. It was like a a blowtorch. That sort of just a tube of flame.
So it went like a foot in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, it would have been 10 feet, but yes.
And what was aftermath of that?
The air smells crisp
Okay.
and a bit oily.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna try to find somewhere to sit down. Yeah.
Turning back to the Alceids.
They're currently fighting over the color of flower on their plant growth as they're building.
I'm going to kind of walk back over to them.
Oh, Lannister, Quee is awake.
Huh? Quee?
Mm-hmm. The mummified Tabaxi sacrificed herself in some way, and Quee is alive and very well. And talking now.
You see Quee has wrapped what appears to be a shirt around her waist and has ripped up the blanket to create a cape for herself and a bit of a tube top. So
I in a very kind of tired voice, I say, "I'm glad that you're okay."
we can talk now. We can talk. She sort of runs over.
Are we sure? I wish to whisper to the person next to me. Are we sure that the Quee talking is a good thing now?
Quee, being the person next to you, says, "Quee thinks it's a great thing."
No, I was talking to the other one next to me. I was whispering that to the other person next to me, the new party member. It seems.
Well, Quee's right here, so Quee can hear you.
You have an answer.
Rude to talk about people.
Look here, Quee. You may be a. I don't know. Since when could you talk? Could you?
Who is Pretty Wolf Lady? Sort of pointing.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know, to be honest. Who are you anyway? Who are you, wolf person?
Who are you? Where are you from?
My name is Elaine Silva.
I see.
Vaughn kind of
Quee extends her hand upwards.
Vaughn kind of
Where are you
snaps out of it
from?
at this point. He's like,
See Lannister kind of just like. Are these blankets? Is this a blanket here?
It's the rugs, but yes.
Rugs. Alright, Lannister's gonna just kind of like drag himself over here and kind of plop over here.
This ASC is going to just float over, basically T-posing over top of you. Hello.
Hello.
Are you awake now?
Yes.
What's your name?
Well, I'm Lannister Richter.
Oh. Okay.
And you, my little friend.
I am an Aeslid.
And in my very exhausted state, do I know what that is?
It is a fey creature.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. And where did you come from?
The Feywild.
We asked them for help.
We helped. Yes, we helped.
They didn't help much.
They did not help. They sat around and refused to answer questions. And thought about random stuff. They did float your body for a bit, though. I don't.
Sort of crossing his arms while still floating over top of you, T-pose. It just sort of really in a proud way looks down and he says, "We made you float."
you see Lancer kind of chuckle. Thank you, I suppose I should say.
Welcome. Sort of goes away.
I'd like to direct. I know Rador took some hits, so I'm gonna direct this guy over to Grador to hit him with 3 cure wounds.
anything reflective.
Anything reflective?
Yeah, take a mirror. Okay, there's a mirror. Do I have a mirror? Pocket mirror.
Upon you sort of pondering to yourself, I need something reflective. The ace is reflection, and it snaps its fingers. And
And you gotta roll cure
And,
wounds, so I know how many health points
and
I
a
get there,
reflection
big boy.
roll here of yourself.
Here, I'll roll it for you. Yeah.
Now be good. You're on probation. The alien says to the reflection. The reflection's just like, okay.
Damn, how many of these can you roll?
Hello. I am.
I've got 3 more.
To inform you that I am responsible for the death of 3 people.
Okay.
I am changed and on parole. I am willing to become. And it's sort of through just the weird mirror that's coming through. It should have swing his arm really enthusiastically in front of itself. It says, "And I am here to make society better than the way I left it." Please inform the parole officer that I have done well. If I have done well.
By the way, now that Lannister is like alive and conscious, do I recognize any of these Fae friends, Mr. DM?
You don't recognize the aliens or the reflection, but very clearly the reflection is on probation, which is new, because they're usually evil creatures that just want to, mess with people. But this one honestly just seems to just be interested in being Lannister's reflection and is trying its best to sort of mimic him in his sort of prone state.
Yes. I want to see. Wait, he doesn't look like me. He's just mimicking what I'm doing.
Yeah,
he looks like you.
Okay. I want to see the eyes. This is my first time seeing
the eyes are reptilian. Instead of white around your pupils, it's black.
Oh.
One red, one golden. But they shimmer almost rainbow as you move.
Whatever you've become, Lannister, it should be interesting.
I'm gonna kind of lean over.
Slowly, I'm becoming. I don't even know myself.
I'm gonna lean over to Gridor. I'm like, I'm sorry, I was kind of out of it there for a second. What's happened since Matab died?
They gave Lannister dragon blood, and he now has scales and dragon eyes.
Shit.
As you approach Solaris, you hear the reflection sigh. I am a reflection. I am responsible for the death of 3 people. I am on probation. I am a changed person. I am here to make society better than the way I left it, and I'm raring to go. In just a really half-ass, just swinging his arm in front of him like an enthusiastic child.
You don't sound like you're actually really are here and care that you are here.
You ever been to Fae prison?
No, I've never been to prison in general, and I don't intend to go.
I'd like to kind of very very curiously ask the reflection. Do you have a name, my friend?
Nice one, kid.
I think we should give you a name. How about we name you
Reflecto?
Lecter? Yes, you are Lecter.
It just turns to the alien and says, "Can I go now?" Yeah, it's like, no, you're still here.
We will call you Lannister Lictor.
Lumaris, can you dismiss these aggravating creatures already?
The other one goes, please.
I'm going to kind of turn to this Alcid and be like, if you would be so kind as to heal some of my wounds here, I will send you on your way, and I'll roll for that.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Thanks for the healing, but y'all are a little too much for me.
Okay, and then I'll turn to the reflection and I'll be like, I don't know who your parole officer is, but if I ever meet them, I promise I will tell them that you did a good job. And turning to the Alcids, I'll be like, back to your fields, friends, and I'll drop concentration on the spell.
What do you mean? What do you mean they did a good job? They did nothing.
Look, you have to
If you summon them again, I'm going to smash their heads together.
Please.
Well, that's just rude, Gridor. They're Fae. It's in their nature. You have to. It's like trying to control.
Lumaris, I'm like, oh please, please, can you do it over there?
And
I'll point up.
I'll be like, yes, sorry, my friend. And I'll kind of
gonna-
shuffle over
I'm
here
like,
and
where's Solus? I oh my god, please tell me that he's okay.
kind of
Yeah.
whisperedly over here,
Solus?
be like,
Where is Solus?
Yeah, Solus,
I'm gonna-
funnily
Yeah, go
enough, shimmers out of an invisibility in front of you, Lannister.
Where
did you
was
come
that? Do I see it just suddenly appear?
And straight up, like a puppy mauling somebody, it smothers Striker. Just noodling all over his face and his neck. And
Please,
just
calm
nothing
down.
into any sort of crevice.
that reminds me. Do I recognize that Solus would understand
You do.
Sylvan?
You know
I'll-
what Solus is. You've seen entire herds of Soli. Not Solus.
Yes.
But yes,
I'll-
of
I'll-
Meatkin.
Yes.
They're
I'll
called-
call out in Sylvan and be like, "Care friend, he's had a long day."
You
and-
dare approach me with such a tongue? It just says peeking its little cute face out of Striker's head.
I'm just gonna cock my head out and be like, "Come on, we both know you like him. I know you want to take care of him. You care about him.
It just
Make sure you don't burst his
sinks
lungs."
back into his head. Big eyes staring at you the entire time. Yeah, you would identify Solus as a Meekkin. Meek space Kin. They are a fey creature that usually sticks in packs. They only really converse with pixies and fairies. They have their own pseudo kingdoms, which are little less than nomadic tribes that have no really hunting structure or feeding structure. They just mosey around the Feywild, just being lazy, just creatures. But they do grow to be about the size of a horse, so there's that.
What? I didn't hear that word. What?
Yeah, you're
It
in.
grows to be the size of a horse.
While this is going on,
But
now's as good a
but-
time as ever for introductions. So I'm gonna walk over to the stranger that we just met, and I'm gonna extend my hand, and I'm gonna say, "Varvin Sheev, at your service." How
This
do
is to
you
you,
do?
Elaine.
Are you gonna be silent, honey? It's called role playing. Pick something to say. Introduce yourself. Tell him your name. Shake his hand.
Stab them. Anything works.
Do not stab
Anything
me,
works.
please, for the love of God.
Yes,
shoot
sorry.
him in
Probably
the
not
head.
last.
Shoot him in the head with your crossbow.
That is
I mean,
also a not good option.
Please, I would refrain from you from doing that.
It's not a good option, but it is an option.
It's
No,
an
it's-
option.
You can.
It is an
Technically
option.
speaking, in D&D, you don't have to talk to anyone. You could go up to the king of the kingdom and just shoot them in the head with a crossbow or stab them.
Yep. I cannot tell
Let's
you how many
not-
times Yaman has wanted to stab me.
I will give you feats if you do not do that. Like, I will.
I shake your hand. Hi, I am Elaine.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Elaine. These are my friends. There's Dumb, Dumber, and the other ones.
Hey, I have a brain. How dare you?
The brain.
Robin, be nice.
No, to
I'll
Yaman,
kind of
Solus, can you just wrap my head, please?
nice to Yaman, never.
Done.
Is it done?
It's done. Done. He did it.
Oh wow.
I'll kind of wave a greeting to Elaine and be like, I don't know how we ended up here, but me and our big gentle Minotaur friend back here is both him and I also woke up.
And
Much
by the
like
way,
you.
I know you're some kind of wolf thing. Refrain from eating the rabbit. He's not food.
Oh yes,
Oh,
that is
yes.
a good tip.
That's right.
Yes, the rabbit seems to be useful, so we would prefer to keep him around.
Seems to
I-
be useful.
You see Lance kind of like half, like kind of like just raise his arm, like his hand, and wave and say, my name is Lannister Richter.
You'll be seeing me in this position a lot.
Yes. Quite weak right now, but yes, I do owe you, I suppose, an explanation to why we're all here.
Well, you owe her a thank you
But-
too. She dragged your ass out of there.
Oh, did she? Oh,
Yes, I chose you over saving my Drake.
Yes,
I,
which with the snap of your fingers is back at your side.
good.
Chicken
I-
thing.
You can drag your Drake back onto the board.
Yes. Coming out of a shimmering electrical rift in space-time comes the slithering form of the Drake.
What the hell is that thing?
Ah!
Look,
Sort of barks.
Oh, what does Solus do? Solus.
Is currently muffling your ears for you.
Oh,
What is your Drake's name?
okay. Thanks, Solus. Yes.
Lannister, I was kind of in a spell. My top dying hit a little bit too close to home for me. Are you alright?
What? Yes, I'm slowly recovering as much as I can with
And
the
you're-
new changes.
Your construct is gone, by the way. Eviscerated.
What? What construct? What construct?
The suit of armor with the flower.
that construct.
Yeah, it was horribly destroyed by a creature back there.
Destroyed doesn't cover it. It was eviscerated into pieces.
God, guys, have some
I'd
heart.
like-
That's qualified
I'd like
to
to-
destroy.
Lannister just
I'd like
came
to
back
go
from the
over.
dead. Have some heart.
I'd like to go over.
It was a lifeless
to the-
creature, Bobbin.
It was my
plant
friend.
growth
He had a rose.
that the Alceids were making on the wall, and just grow like one of the flowers that the construct picked for friendship.
See, Lumaris understands. It wasn't just a construct. It was our friend.
As you do that, you find a white daisy appears, and from its center drips a single spot of blood.
Grow one from my top,
Oh.
would you, please?
Yes, and I'll kind of step over and kind of grow a kind of golden circle of flowers, kind of harkening back to that necklace.
The two feathers coming off the bottom are indeed cat's tails.
I would
Nice.
like to leave this place.
Now, if you would all be quiet while I ponder this ruin, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Once he ponders that rune, as we've gone half an hour over time, that is where I'll call it for today.
Hooray!
Yeah, good.
Hey, yeah,
Ah,
that's great.
Sarah, Sarah.
Hopefully, we're introduced satisfactorily.
She has had a ball, dude. You just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it to y'all this
I've
way.
had fun.
With the stuff that we have going on with Caleb, she has actually been pretty down for the last couple of days. And to see her smile and laugh and have as good a time as she had, thank y'all for that. She needed it, and it
No
y'all
problem.
lifted her spirits tonight.
It's
So
a team effort, my
D&D
God.
So that-
is always
that-
the highlight of a week.
that was great. Because I'm gonna be honest, she didn't really want to play tonight. And I pulled up roll 20 for her. She sat down and listened. And boy, when it came time for her, she was bouncing in her damn chair. I just want y'all to know. She was bouncing, just ready to go. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but this is gonna be fun.
That is
Oh,
literally
yeah.
the game. That's
That
the whole
that
game.
is the entire
Heck
game.
yeah.
You have
That is
no
the
idea what the
entire
fuck is
game.
happening.
It is, yeah, I would say D&D is best when you are thrown in a situation where you're like, okay, this situation cannot be immediately solved with I stab it.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
Also-
let's find a way to get to the point of I stab it or another solution.
The
Also-
another annoying thing about D&D is you try to do some cool shit and it never works, but every time you like do some really dumb attack that was never supposed to work, it ends up being the most badass shit ever, and
Oh god.
it's the worst.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes
when
you
that
summon a
gargoyle
couple
dropped me.
of. Sometimes you
assuming
summon
we're-
a,
I'm sorry.
no, I was about to say sometimes you summon some wheat spirits and they make your friend vibrate over the floor. You know, it's just.
And sometimes
By the way, Max, 10 out of 10.
and sometimes, you know, the tabaxi that may or may not have been your wife just turns to dust.
Now, while we still have the whole party here, I'm going to assume between sessions we're taking a long rest, being as Lannister's laying on the ground recuperating.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I think we could carry on and be fine.
You do that.
We could carry on, but it would.
I yell out. You do that.
It would be very painful.
Yeah, it would not be fun.
I'll sit here and heal myself if I have to.
No, the aliens would have helped out as well.
Yes. So
What a time.
Yeah. And I got to use Reaper for the first time, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Lannister
You
did
guys don't
some crazy
understand.
shit.
Don't understand.
Reaper is a homebrewed spell.
So much shit happened to me.
Brewed up specially for Grador.
There
'cause
was
it ties
a-
in with his executioner shit.
There was a point in that fight where Vauban didn't run away from like the creatures. He was running away from Lannister and his demon horde. He did not want anything to do with that.
I'm glad that you called out to me, Grador, about grabbing Lannister, because I was cooking up my own way to grab him and get out of there, and I
Dude,
could have done it too.
I already knew you were cooking it up, but Jerry had looked over at me and she's like, "Can I grab him and run?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can." So that's why I was like, "Varys, just run."
My question was gonna be, how fast was gonna be like? Okay, if I grab Lannister, can I still dash with a bonus action and pick him up as an action?
Oh,
And how far would that carry me?
Max, where did Matop tell me to take her pendant?
It was the Star Tower.
I think it was the Star Tower. I hope it
Yeah,
did.
it was,
Yeah, the
it
Star
was
Tower,
Star
yeah.
Star
Tower.
There's so much shit on the main map. I'll just bring everybody to the main map so they can.
It was the
appreciate
Star. It was the Star Tower.
Yeah, it was the
Dude,
Star Tower, which
out
I think
of-
I
out of
commented
character-
to Max
Alright,
about a
so-
week ago that I would love to go to the Star Tower.
Who's going? Who's bugging
Out of character, do we know? Like, do any of us know where the Star Tower is?
Max, did you add some more to the map?
The map's been updated a few times.
Yeah, he's been updated.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
shit,
which
yeah.
remains.
So it's known as the Tower of the Moons. Is what I meant to say.
The Tower of the Moons. Okay,
Yes,
I'm
Tower
just
of the
gonna write
Moons.
that in my character sheet just so I don't forget.
Where is that at?
Bottom left map. If you've just ransacked Striker's map.
The place where I said I would love to
in
go
the-
at some point in
In
time.
the Starfall Island.
Yep.
It's gonna be a bit
Tower
a
of the
time to go
Moons.
there.
I don't know if
Yo,
that's
I
a
want to go
good
to
place.
the Hainan Straits. I'm gonna go to Vietnam, bro.
I don't know if that's a good place for a werebear.
I'm gonna go to Nam. Smoke napalm in the morning.
I'm surprised you didn't work out during that fight there.
I was very shocked I survived that
Who?
encounter, honestly.
We didn't work out.
I didn't.
Berdor.
Oh, good door.
Why don't I just drop you all in the Eternal Waste and we can be done with the campaign?
Drop us off at the wound, please. Just
the
teleport us
Eternal Waste.
there.
I'll throw you down one of the pits in the infestation.
Yeah, just
Where-
throw
where
us
are
into.
the-
Just throw us over.
Where are the Eternal Wastes?
On the right, in the land known as that which remains.
Just throw us over one of the Abyss Watcher islands. Just throw.
Why
us
do
into
I have
the-
a feeling we're
into
going to
the
be going
infinite.
there eventually?
There
There
are many options.
There are many places
Also,
to go on this map.
I'm still laughing so hard about the flippin' Alcids and what they were getting up to.
Oh my god, yeah. I was trying so hard not to laugh when they were like, "Oh, we will levitate him violently,"
Yeah.
because I was. Vauban's like.
Grador had to bite his tongue and keep from getting up.
Vauban is like
'cause,
sitting on the floor in shock over like this Tabaxi woman who may or may not have been his wife in the future, just
And, like,
disintegrate.
So
and
did you have fun, dear? Would you like to tell the group you had fun?
We know she doesn't.
Yeah,
If she had fun, that is the whole purpose of this damn game.
Y'all got to
Completely.
talk a little more than I expected. I'll give you that.
Man, she did almost die for nothing.
yeah.
It takes her a little while. It takes her a little while to warm up to everybody, but I figured, considering she knows Siren pretty damn well and Ninja pretty damn well, that it would be
It'll
a
come
little
with
easier.
time.
And she's gotten to know Max pretty well too. So
I'm a
Yeah.
treat.
Aren't you? Aren't you just?
Am I really?
I mean, she vaguely knows Striker. Striker's been in there a couple of times when she's been in the Discord here and there. So
Yeah.
Vasp is really the only person here that she doesn't really know that great.
Nope.
Oh.
So
It will be a pleasure yet to get to know you, though. I assure you.
Grador, everyone is going to get the funniest of Fey educations from flippin' Lumeris as time goes on because Lumeris. Fun factoid that I'll clue you in. Lumeris grew up around Fey. I'll just put it that way.
Just remember,
No wonder
Grador's
he's so
patience isn't that long.
You know what is long?
For sure.
Don't say it.
The amount of Fae that want to fuck with you.
Yup.
Now, Grador has no problem working out and biting heads off, I promise you.
That might be kind of that might reflect poorly on me if I'm summoning people and then you bite their heads off. That'd be mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not appreciate
just
that.
think about what you're
What if I-
summoning and how much
Look.
it's gonna fuck with Grador.
Lannister
Look.
says I only summon Mossmane and then he is the only.
Mossbane is safe. Mossbane is sacred.
Y'all
Now-
haven't asked Grador a lot of questions about his background yet, so
Well, at least
keep that in mind.
At least now Vauban has
Listen.
2 character objectives: to find his wife first off, and then get to the Tower of the Moon. To
Who
figure
knows?
out
You
why
might
the
find
fuck
your
this-
you might find your wife at the Tower of the
That
Moon.
is true. She might be there. Who knows? I mean,
So now Lannister's got to deal with this. This. He's pointing at the skin. This.
So would you say he's like a quarter dragonborn now, half dragonborn?
Oh, glorious things for you guys to investigate, learn about, and pray tell your own adventure in Dungeons and Dragons.
next
I wish
episode
that-
on. Next
I wish
time on
Next
Dungeons
episode
and
of
Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, Lannister turns into full-blown lizard man.
Guess
More than 11.
that species.
Lannister turns into Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh God!
Nice.
Oh God, I have up nuts. What the fuck?
I own multi-million
You gotta throw
dollars.
those
Yeah, Lannister's hair. It
I
doesn't
forgot I had
not
my
only.
vape in my hand, and I went to slap my thigh because I was laughing, and I caught myself with the tank of my vape right in my nutsack. Jesus
So,
Christ!
so it is confirmed that he is Mark
Chaos.
Zuckerberg, correct?
Oh,
Chaos.
What's worse
unfolds
is I
around.
can't-
Apparently so now.
You know when like what those memes of DMs getting pissed off when your player guesses the plot right?
Oh.
I
Yeah.
can't relate to them.
yeah.
You guys are fucking idiots.
There's too many plot twists.
Hey man, I had fun with those riddles, dude.
Good.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
puzzles
like,
are really nice.
I'm not guessing the plot because like my character.
Did
Robin
did
has
anybody
no
get
idea
the
what
second
he's doing.
riddle right off the bat? Sunlight, other than me.
I did. I was like sunlight, sunrise, something like that. I was just
Alright,
like I
alright,
wasn't
so-
sure.
All right, so I thought the solution for the 1-8-8 thing, I legit cause I saw 1, so you put the 1, and you know how 8, if you turn it sideways, it makes the infinity symbol, which kind of looks like
Yeah.
2 zeros. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
maybe that's how.
I cannot believe
Oh.
the answer to the first riddle
Dude,
of
I mean,
imagine
come
you're
on,
in a
at least I
dark room.
tried. That's creative.
I
You can't
cannot
even-
believe that
See,
the
one-
answer to
one of the thing-
your imagine you're in a dark room question was not order a pizza. I am pissed off about that.
Yeah,
like the
I had to
perfect
stop myself
solution.
from losing some respect for a lot of
Striker,
things.
one
I'm
of the
surprised you have
things.
any. Max, you have respect for me, and I applaud you for that. That is not an easy
you
thing
don't,
to
you,
have.
you don't
We-
make
we-
it hard.
We
You don't make it hard.
we appreciate your sacrifice for respecting Vauban and the rest of us.
Oh, right. I was
Yeah.
trying to be nice to him.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
are just
Specifically,
taking it.
I like how you phrased that.
Okay.
Vauban and the rest of us. Thank you.
So before I have to take off and go to bed here very soon, Striker, my chief warrant officer. One of the things I loved about him is every week he would pose a new riddle to us. It was just a fun game between all the people that worked in the third shop on a daily basis. And he would pose a riddle to us every week. Whoever got the riddle right first won $100.
Nice.
Needless to say, I was apparently the only smart mechanic we had out there because I walked away with $100 a lot of times. But
There you go.
the one riddle he posed to us was the one about the eights, and that one really threw me for. It went on for like 3 weeks. Nobody could figure this shit out. And I finally just sat down and stared at that fucking riddle, and I grabbed the calculator and I started adding. And Chief went, "Whoop! I think he's on to something."
There you go.
And I did.
Bravo.
888 plus 88 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 comes out to 1,000. I went, "I got it, Chief!" And he's like, "I'm gonna give you $200 because this ran a long time." And that was that was one of the riddles he posed. It was great. It was fun. And that's why I knew that one right off the bat. I was waiting to see if anybody else got it.
There you go.
That
I wanted to make it fun, and when Stryker started going, well, maybe if you turn the 8 sideways, and I'm like,
that makes more sense to me.
That's just what I had to go. No, Stryker. That's what I had to go. No, Stryker. It's 888 plus 88 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8.
In your defense, Stryker, I was 100% starting down the same train of thought. I was like, you turn it sideways, it's infinity, so it could be 1,000. So,
Nobody thought math. That was the great thing.
Hard math evil.
Yo.
Max was just banking on one of us would know.
Yeah.
Max judging us right now, low key.
like you think I just started right now, or what was the what are you doing? What are we doing?
No, he was probably he probably sat there just like looking at us with that statue room and being like, "Come on, guys."
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I was like, "Come on." It's dragons. The dragons. Match the dragons.
No,
Come on.
wait.
It took me a second to figure it out, but I got it.
I suggested that like vaguely. I said, why don't we just push the dragons together? I don't know why anybody didn't reconfirm that, like even ask about it. I'm like, okay, I guess not.
I honestly didn't hear you say that.
My concern was the movement of everything, and so I didn't want to move anything without knowing where it needed to go, and I just had no idea.
The drag lines like on the floor, the statues, that really threw me off. I thought we were like, okay, we clearly need to push these onto like a pressure plate or something, and
that's what I was thinking.
But I was like, these
I gotta
lines
know,
don't make
Max.
sense.
And then I rolled the Arcana check, and he told me the different types of dragons, and that 2 of them didn't have a match. And then it clicked on me. Okay, 2 of them didn't have a match.
Max,
Let's match them.
Max,
Great.
is that what you were trying to do with my Arcana check? You were like,
Yeah,
okay.
without even hesitate. Yeah,
I was so close to being useful.
but by no means did any of you fail anything today. You guys did fantastically.
Oh, I had a ball.
Yeah,
man.
so
I
You were
did you
about to say
apparently,
something,
Max.
Striker?
You critted on like every attack.
We're not going to pay attention to that.
That was absurd.
That was not intentional.
I
You were gonna say something, Striker?
I shit out of myself.
Oh, no, I was saying I was gonna ask if there's gonna be a negative. Actually, I'll ask Max in the DMs. I forgot.
Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake. Well, 20. Why you gotta do me like? Why gotta do me dirty, man?
Because roll
I'm
20.
trying to practice building maps for the 40k thing, and I'm not doing well.
Roll 20
Rips.
just hates us.
Look, it just there's a very simple thing you can just default to. If you just don't know how to build a good 40k map.
Is it giving up?
No, just give a shit ton of basic cover and
I
you're
like
done.
that one.
Barricades.
But,
Tank traps everywhere. We only need tank traps. We don't need anything else. Who likes tanks? They're evil.
Also, Doc, I have to laugh that you knew I was cooking up something.
That will be determined.
You're always
In-game
cooking
strategy.
up something. I know you.
Yes, so you're aware, but
Just so you're aware.
No, I'm not.
And the reason I know you're always cooking up something is because generally you take a little longer on your turn than most people. And that's okay. I have no problem with that because I know you're cooking up some cool shit.
Nani?
We hope it works.
We hope.
Well, like Vabin said, you cook up some cool shit and it never seems to work out. Then you try not to do cool shit and you end up doing cool shit.
See,
I will
it
say- I
always
did-
happens.
I have a plan.
like
This
when
will
that-
work,
when
and this,
that-
and I just have to make this one simple roll, and you fail that roll. and you're
Remember,
like, oh.
remember when the stone demon picked me up? I asked it where my wife was, and I shot it, and it was badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one intentionally cool thing that I've ever done in this game.
I also remember you trying that twice and missing the first time.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about that. Shush. We don't talk about that.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, I do feel kind of I do feel kind of proud of my participation in the pressure plates. I was like, oh, we need spells.
And Gregor was the one who unlocked the
absolutely
requirement that they were even. So if you go on if you go on to the D&D website, D&D Beyond, and you look at Wizard of the Coast, there are symbols for each school of magic, and they are color coded. You see where I was attempting to go?
Yeah, you came up with a great idea, man. It worked out.
Evocation is, through the lore, red. And that you guys didn't pick up on that, but through the use of how you have to detect magic, and fucking rune master going in and studying these things, there's going to be lots of
Gredor is nowhere near the rune
information
master his brother was. Gredor just knows how to read ruins because he grew up around it. He can do no ruin magic. He does not have that gift.
The gift.
But
that was Baranus' thing.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Used to piss Gredor off when they were kids because Baranus would cast Giant's Might just to be bigger than Gredor and like go at it with some brotherly love. You know what I mean? Here, I'm gonna knock the shit out of you now that I'm bigger. Have fun.
Oh, that's right. There's a long rest happening. I should probably coordinate my sheet at some point.
That didn't happen anymore after Gredor got bit by the werebear, though.
But
I'm happy. I was so scared to be like, oh yeah, Yaman now has a 3-player kill count so far. Like in some way, or it's like he's related in some way to 3 separate player characters dying. I'm like, no, this is not intentional. I don't want to be known as
rogue, and you killed the party, but it was none of your intention to do so.
Yeah, it's like nobody ever parties with Yaman. It's like, you have killed your party 3 times now.
So,
it's not my fault.
So I'm guessing, Max, by the woe and the wheel, that was a genuine woe and wheel.
Yes.
There we go.
More or less, good sir. More or less.
But no, we had a ball.
Oh yeah.
As always the highlight of a week. D&D.
I was hype. I was like, oh my god, shit is going down.
It escalated.
Oh my Hemogora. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. I was about to say, you just pulled out the flippin' like Cthulhu of like flippin' blood clots, just rolled up and is like, "Go, my son."
Yeah,
now.
I was so not ready for Lannister to pull out the Eldritch Horror.
Dude, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Honestly.
So that's neat. Yeah,
that was a bit of a shock.
Lumeris isn't shocked. Yeah, Lumeris isn't freaked out by that at all.
Now that you got dragon's blood coursing through your veins, next time you do that, maybe it won't make you pass out.
It's true.
Conjure a blood dragon.
Yeah, maybe don't sacrifice.
My God, if you do that again, and we have to give you
right
blood.
Now.
If you do that again, and we have to give you some crazy mythical blood, I'm just gonna shove my fucking blood right in.
Everyone's gonna like, yo, this is very. For Lannister, this is very unsanitary. Just putting different bloods of blood into him.
Maybe
we're gonna watch Lannister sprout Minotaur horns.
The idea of that is kind of like.
Maybe you should teach us how to do blood transfusions before you do that again.
In fairness, hold on. Actually,
that's funny because my medical training session on the ship, was anyone there to learn about that?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure I did the first thing.
Everyone was there. Mock fight, remember?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like the original characters that we have. So who was there?
So Yaman.
Oh.
Yaman.
Yeah, Yaman's the only person that was there
Va-
to remember that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Vauban might have been there, maybe?
I think
Nope.
no, I was below deck when that happened.
Dragon, or does he need to
You can change the name of your dragon. Go pull roll 20 up, and I'll show you how to do it.
Yaman, the character, was probably more invested on the fight going on, bet going on, than actually caring about.
Yeah.
How to save a life.
And Vauban was below
Look.
deck trying to figure out
How
what
to save a
doesn't
life instead of
say-
taking
look-
one. Yaman.
Yaman does not save lives. He
Well,
does
if you drink
quite the
character sheet-
opposite.
Not as a there. I'm a believer that like everybody can change. It's just whether or not they're willing to.
Yes.
And I mean, I don't mean I'm not talking about like fucked up shit like mental health, but I'm just talking about being a shitty person. That's one of the defining parts about being just a crap dude. So and not to imply that any of your characters are, but if you have personality traits of your character that you see
Alright, open that up. Now go click
that
on
you
edit
want
in the top right.
to maybe change to
And
that.
change the
That's
name.
character growth. That's good stuff. You don't. If you find that your character is turning into somebody that he originally wasn't, that's not necessarily a bad
Because
thing.
if you give your
Yeah.
Drake a name,
That's just
then
a
that
person
adds
having
depth to the game
experiences.
for us.
Yeah.
That's true. I just think it's funny when me and Yaman argue for no reason.
Yeah. No,
Yes, that is hilarious. Please continue
It's
to
great.
do that.
Oh my god. Bickering of
Man, I keep getting
Two
low
made
with
couple
my
here.
Cosmic Omen.
the way my
Okay,
character could screw
Go to
with
Discord
Bastar's
and
character.
save the picture.
No,
to your
you could
computer.
absolutely screw so
That he
hard
sent
with
you?
my character. It's not even funny.
No, yeah, I could literally show up as a tabaxi and be like, "I am
Like-
your wife."
Yeah, because
and
are
then
you a
just
changeling? But I don't
Click
know
on
you're a
send it.
changeling.
No, no, no,
I kind
no.
of suspected because you
The
resisted
the only
my
one who
polymorph.
currently could
Right-click
who would
that and hit
suspect
save
it
image.
probably would be Lannister at this point.
Well,
The only
also,
one I know,
well,
but he knows what his wife looks.
There you go.
He knows what his wife
yeah,
looks
none
like.
of you know
Yeah.
what my wife looks like.
So,
I gave you all
yeah.
a brief overview of what my wife looks like. None of you have even seen her or know her
There you go.
name.
Save it.
Yes, and trying to fool somebody's husband that you're them.
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta get
such a
everything right.
dick move.
You don't have to
So-
fully fool them. You just have to be
No,
shadowy
that's
cloak, oak female tabaxi and just call it his name randomly, and just symbolize that you are there.
Yeah. You
Freak
could
him out.
have-
Where he's like, I swear, I saw possibly my wife. It's like, no one's here.
It was a maybe my wife moment. Okay,
Yeah, but
it was a weak time I had. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But from what I know about how my wife disappeared, she would not just show up out of the blue. There's no way. Because she disappeared under very mysterious circumstances to me. Which, am I allowed to explain to them right now, since the game is over, how she disappeared, or do I need to be...
If you want to
Okay.
say you did that during the long rest, then sure.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, I was traveling in my caravan. This is how my wife disappeared. But I was traveling with my caravan when we were attacked by the creatures I would later come to realize were the things spawned from the cube. So she was taken by the cube monsters. And I have no idea where she went.
Sounds like the title of a 40s horror movie.
Yeah, you gotta
Taken by the
abbreviate it to
cube
something crazy.
monsters.
The cube
No,
monsters.
you gotta do the whole title. It's I was traveling with my caravan when I was attacked by the creatures that I would later find out came from the cube.
Yeah.
That's the full title.
Yeah.
And then, unless is a really long title that doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Yo, so not to segue away,
Adventures
but
of Mindune, honey.
I have this quick Warhammer board thing is amazing.
Oh,
Just when we've been talking, I set the whole board up
Oh,
just
really?
for a complete onslaught game.
Onslaught, so it'd just be screw around,
Well, it's just there's game modes. It's apparently it's 9th edition, but we have the books at home, and Striker we can just things will be fine.
you can get the books elsewhere too if you know where to look. Gonna be honest, I know I had. It sucks I didn't download it all, but